kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money to pack, the mood at the bag, the currency stacking the jump. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rattler to open with a pass. Open man down the field. It's Olave. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
53.
Throwing is Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
60 ready.
Here's Rattler. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Let's go now. Hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Fly through. Ready. Set.
Look at play action with Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Ryan Brzee, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
Strike, come on, set. Ready, go. Yellow, 40, set.
On 2nd down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing now is Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Set. Blue, 32. Ready?
Rattler now back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Set.
Looking to throw. Rattler. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short lead.
This pass right side, taken in by Cooks. Here's first and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Green Jack. Black, 95. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. 10 Black. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. It's second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. McMillan, the man in motion. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They need 5.
Red, yellow, set, hot. Yellow, set.
Now Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
Ready, set.
Young. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Down. Block, check, smash.
To throw is Young. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Okay, ready? Black shot. Set, ready. Blue, yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
On 1st down is Young. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Throwing is Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
At the 50-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Opposite. Green, let's go. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. Room to run at the 35. And he's in! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Throwing is Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
White, ready. Ready.
Here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A quick slant caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the double. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a
gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set, hut. Set.
Throwing now is Rattler. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1. That's a 32-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back.
And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Saints 13.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
26. A gain of a yard brings up second and
9. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Ready. Check spirit. Ready.
On play action. Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Camaro. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Ready, set.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble. When you move the pocket towards the sideline, it really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
Down. Set.
On first down, it is Hubbard. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And this ball incomplete. on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
One into the hands of Hill. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Kamara got a first down, still going. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the
Black
11-yard line.
Here we go. Here, ready?
Rattler now back to throw. And he's in. Taysom Hill, touchdown 6.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set, hut. Set.
On first and 10, here's Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Black, 95.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Down. Set.
Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Blue, 32. Cut, cut.
They'll go. Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The right side to 11. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Right back. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it first and goal.
Down. Set.
Now Rattler going to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Here's Rattler. He's got his big tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
On the ready.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Throwing is Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ready. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Come on. Set. Cut.
Look at play action with Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down.
Yellow. 43. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations, you're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Striker. 3-3. Here we go. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout
this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
52 blue. Clock, 10. Ready?
Throwing now is Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
10 black.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.